This video is a practical manual for those who want to create scripts that will hook the viewer completely. There is a science behind scripting, methods used by the most popular creators that, if followed correctly, will always result in engaging videos. Now I'm gonna grab you by your hand and show you the way. Step number 1. Planting the seed. For just a moment, forget about editing, forget about recording, forget about everything. Let's focus on getting that idea out of your head. For this, you are gonna go in your browser, search for Google Docs and open it. The best and most organized place to keep all your scripts. Now you click here, select title, and the first thing you write is the title of your video, the main idea. Perfect, you have now planted the seed. Now it's time for step number 2. Water the seed. Without water, the seed won't grow. Just like that, without a good intro, your video won't go viral. So I'm gonna add a section called Hook. Now comes a little secret. It doesn't matter the type of content you create, you will always be able to use this. In the hook, add a hypothetical or third-person story. For example,
my friend Beans is on his way home right now, and he has no idea that I'm inside his bathroom.
This is one of the longest ice roads, and I'm about to cross it.
Sophia is the world's most advanced humanoid AI robot, but is she capable of falling in love?
This is 34-time world champion arm wrestler Gabby. Today we will be disguising her as my grandma.
Every person, when they see it's a third-person story, they are instantly interested. It's a common trick used by all these big creators to hook people in the first seconds of the video. Let me give you a practical example. Supposing you have a self-development channel. Going to expensive gyms or spending money on crazy machines isn't what's gonna make you grow. This 15-year-old boy didn't have money to do all that. So he started working out at home with just his body weight, doing push-ups and pullovers, and his progress in just 1 year was extreme. As you see, I started with a third-party story about the 15-year-old boy. Now look at the retention graph of a video I posted in my channel with 300k subs, in which I followed this method. 74% of people were still watching in the first 30 seconds, which is pretty awesome. Now let's compare it to a video in which the intro did not follow that method. Yeah, terrible, huh? Step number 3. The plant is growing. Now that you've created the perfect hook, you are gonna make another section called Act 1. In this section, you are gonna add yourself into the story. Show to the people that got hooked in your video that you know what you're talking about, that you have experience in the matter. In the hook, I talked about the 15-year-old boy, and now in the Act 1, for example, I reveal that I was the boy. What if I tell you that this boy was me 7 years ago? I had to learn everything on my own, be creative with the stuff I had in my house, and keep consistent every day. Pretty shocking information, huh? Now you'll be able to tell your own story and give to the viewer the information that you wanted to give without them losing interest. Step number 4. Tree and fruits. Just like a tree gives fruits and feeds the people, in this last part of your script, you must add the viewer into the story. Make it obvious that he is related and involved in all you've been saying, and perform your call to action, a solution to the problem or the delivery you were promising. For example, as I've told you my experience, I know you too might want to start working out at home, and I'm gonna grab you by the hand and show you the way. And then you make your content delivery. Did you see what I just did by following all those steps? I not only hooked the viewer, but I also made clear my experience and called the person to join me in the story and achieve the goals herself. What I just taught you are the important pillars of an engaging storytelling. Let's do a quick recap so you can write it down. Start your script with a third-party story, then you enter the story, then you catch the person, put the viewer inside the story with you, and then do the call to action. You hold the viewer's hand and cross the bridge. If you do that, forget about reading 300 books, 300 pages, just follow this practical manual and your videos will be extremely engaging. So the script part is completed. Now you gotta record, edit and upload it, but that's subject for another video.